Well, good morning, lads, lasses, and you non-binary folk. How are we all feeling today? Sorry for the slight delay, as always. I had a lot more time this morning, still got distracted. Let no one tell you that it's an easy thing to stay on task. Now, well, there are my hands. There are my hands. Yes, good morning, everyone. Ooh. Sorry, it's just funny seeing my move. How are we all feeling today? Feeling chipper? Feeling spry? Feeling ready to walk on sunshine again? I certainly am. I certainly am. Okay, realised. No, don't forget the old social media post. I don't know why I bother. You almost wish I could automate it or something. Almost think I could automate it or something. But no. No, I don't. Yes, so how is everyone? I'm not that bad. Considering we just had everything yesterday. I'm doing okay. I'm holding up. As we all are. Oh damn. An unknown user followed me yesterday. That account disappeared pretty quickly. Yes! It is one of those things. Goodness. I'm not looking forward to next week. But it is the last week. So I can't complain. At least, I can't complain for that long. I can only complain for the week. And then we'll be done. This particular academic year. But I am not looking forward to it. I'd have rather relaxed at a place I knew the people. Oh, I'm gonna go off and solve someone else's problem that I didn't create. Oh, the punishment. Why does it not fit the crime? The crime was nothing, by the way, and the punishment is more work. At least I'll get some driving and some travelling in. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I'll admit, it would be nice to get some travelling in. And, you know, next month I'll be doing even more travelling. Not many days now. Just under a month now. I'll be travelling all over the shop. Be nice. I'll be travelling all over the shop. It'll be very nice. Ugh. Excuse me. Now, where am I going? Yeah, there we are. Okay. Sorry. Just making sure everything's working properly. Ooh. Ouch, 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 ouch. That was hot. Should not have picked up that mug by the outside. It is still extremely hot. You know what's something I've never done? I have never dropped boiling water on myself. I've burned my hand on boiling water. I've scalded my hand while boiling water. But I've never actually dropped it on myself. I'm rather impressed. Considering how distracted I can get while doing things, you'd think I'd have done it at some point. But I have not, in fact, grievously harmed myself with a pot of boiling water. I did know a young fella many years ago. Probably 15 years ago now. I wonder how he's doing. He was a young fella, in a job that I met. He had boiling water, I think. Couldn't tell. I can't remember if it was boiling water. It was something hot on a stove, dropped on him as a child, and you couldn't quite tell, but you could see this sort of very distinct skin pattern of like lots of scar tissue that you would see when he rolled up his sleeves, and you could see it kind of popping out his neckline too. Apparently most of his body is covered in this sort of very distinct... Because as he grew, I guess, the scar tissue changed shape and created this very distinct, almost like scale-like pattern. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. It looked cool, I'll admit. You know. I know they're the signifiers of something awful happening, but I do find scars to be rather cool. But it was interesting how the pattern formed. Just suddenly thought about it when I burnt my hand on my picking up the cup. Suddenly remembered that kid. I wonder how he's doing. He was in his 20s. He never complained about them, but we did say that they were a problem sometimes. Rather impressive. I can't imagine having my whole body be that scarred. Because I've got few scars. Got a fairly large one across my back. But it's a cut that has stretched as I've gotten older. And it gets itchy and painful sometimes. Well, because it dries out, it doesn't work like normal skin. I can't imagine having most of my body like that. Eesh. For your whole life? Eesh. Terrible accident, eh? Terrible accident. I think it was an accident, like, just something got knocked off the stove, or as a kid he pulled something off the stove, which is a very dangerous thing. If you ever have kids, do never leave a cooking pot by itself, you know. There was a few close calls in my family too when I was young. I don't think I ever had a close call, but there was a few of us who had a close call, because that's just a very common thing. Kids like grabbing things, and especially once they get taller. The amount of times I've heard about, you know, children, you know, toddlers and young children grabbing for large objects up on the counter, not realizing they're hot, and pulling down like a pot of oil or something onto themselves. It's horrifying, to be frank. And I hate being frank. Frank's a terrible name. Yes, so, scary stuff. It's scary stuff. I don't know how I started talking about this, but... Oh no, the hot hands, that's right. Burning my hands on the cup. Not realizing I never poured boiling water on myself. But, yeah. It is tough. Otherwise, let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Oh yes, today's drink is the rather refined and German East Frisian blend, named after the people from that region and their, I suppose, their favourite blend of black tea. It's a nice blend of black tea. It almost has a, when you smell the actual tea blend itself,
La PlayStation 2.
like there's like a lemoniness to it, like a grassiness, but it's a really nice black tea smell. It's good. Grassy, almost like a lemongrass. Interesting. La PlayStation 2. Hello, Jae-young. You join me, finishing up my conversation about the fact that I've never dropped a pot of boiling water on myself. That there were a few close calls when I was a kid. And then I suddenly remembered, about 15 years ago, I met a man who about 80% of his body was covered in scars from that very thing when he was a child. And I wonder how he's doing. I can't imagine it's very comfortable to have to live with 90% scar tissue as a body. That can't be healthy. But he seemed rather fine and limber when I met him. He never had any issues. He played sports. He was in a very physically active job. So, the random thoughts we have. Let me jump into the game anyway. Oop. Unmute the game. How are you doing there? How's everyone doing? Game? Game? Oh, yes. I just realized. Just at the end of last stream, when I went to stop the stream, OBS crashed. And clearly forgot everything that I had done last stream, so the death counter's back. And I assume that means the game capture has changed back to Neo 3. It has. Wow. It really forgot everything, didn't it? It is. Alright. So, everyone, join me. God, even now the sun's too bright. I really like streaming with the sun coming in, and it's beautiful and nice, but I can't see shit on my screen when the sun is shining in through the window. It's the problem having an east-facing apartment. Today's drink. Play Positive Force. Did I tell you about H1's page to HL2? Yes! I did think you did say that, yes. God, I wish I could have my screen. Maybe I should turn the brightness up on my screen more, but I want to have the beautiful sunny day, but then I also want to be able to see my screen. And I cannot do both at the same time. I should just play more games that are bright. That don't go into the dark. Yes, today's the East Frisian blend. Based on the preference of the particular Germans for which the tea is named. It's an awesome tea. It's rather nice. Like a light, almost citrusy smell to the tea leaves. Which is really good. Orbital probe cannon. Yes, so, yesterday we had a really great time, but today, we're gonna have to figure out how to get to the sun station. There is a way to safely travel to the sun station from Ash Twin, which is the sand one, with all the sand. I don't know how there's a way to travel safely, but yes. The other thing is there's apparently something more to be discovered in the Hanging City. And something more to be discovered in Fieldspars Camp. I don't want to go to Fieldspars Camp. 6th location. The sun station. The Ash Twin Project. Fieldspars Camp. Anyway, it's a good time. You know, I haven't played. I don't think I ever played any of the Half-Life, like, spin-off sort of games, like Episode 2 and the like, you know? I don't remember ever doing that. Hello. While we're waiting for the stuff to figure its stuff out. We'll head to Brittle Hollow, to the Hanging City. Oopsies. We'll head here to the Hanging City. As their original thing. To have some see what we're missing. 'Cause it says we're missing something. I just don't believe it. So hop down. The Hanging City once again. I keep saying we're missing something, and I don't know what we'd be missing. We went to the school district last time and then died terribly. Maybe it's the Eye Shrine district. That might be it. Let's head up to the Eye Shrine district. I shall leave no mystery unsolved. Oh wow. Like a goddamn jumping puzzle. Also, do these people not believe in like? Oh, clearly this is some sort of fancy massage bed, maybe. Why is the music all so sad? Ah, it's probably this district that's had the last bit of information that I haven't got. Oh no! So many dead children! Oh god. Ah, shit. Oh wait, I can teleport back. It's fine. Ah, son of a bitch. Been a while since I've screwed this up. Welcome to the edge of the universe, because I keep forgetting to be careful. Light orb. So, how's everyone feeling? Feeling like a time warp again? Woo! Funny how both of the games we've played recently have time manipulation as part of it. Best part is it doesn't let us in. I don't know how to get under... Find it again. If I remember correctly, there was a hole over here somewhere. My knees. Out there. Alright. What a time waste. What a time waste. Goodness. Goodness me. At least I know where it sends me. Do not like the horror music. Jesus. Am I in a horror movie or something? Okay. Let's go back to where we were before. This time, not stuff things up. Ah, you know what I should do? I should pop back to the ship, actually. Which is up here. I wanted to just for this to take up the time until the sand cleared on the sand planet, but I got more time than that. This time, I won't be an idiot, hopefully. Shit. Son of a bitch. I don't know why I bother. Why can't I make that jump? Why am I so stupid? Ah, I should just get my goddamn boat and head to the goddamn... goddamn... How long? Okay, only a few seconds. I wonder how much those guys had to deal with it. Because clearly they set up this whole system because it kept happening to them too, so I can feel glad I'm in good company at least. All of the super advanced fellows also have the same problem as I did. Which is... we can't, goddamn, jump to save our lives, I suppose. Can't jump to save our lives. I just wanted to get the lore, game. I just wanted the lore. Why must you make it so difficult for me? I know it's my fault that I suck at... I keep taking risky jumps and falling into a black hole, but... honestly, I'd rather they just kill me straight outright. The worst part is I made that jump immediately before. Oh, yeah. Alright, good. Finally. On the poke again, it's going to be difficult for her. Poke iron, oil and water. Clara is an emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than when mixing through shaking. Though sometimes we'd like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, I fear my finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be made to be sure of me. I should apologize. Mr. Clara, then Poke. Oh, I feel like my... what has happened to my frame rate? Jesus. Alright. Jesus, I feel like my frame rate's lower today. Why is my frame rate so low today? What is the eye of the universe? The eye is more advanced being. Eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Eye is much older than this universe, so how much it could teach us. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. The eye be older than the universe itself. Or it's a relic from a previous universe. Oh, the universe only makes it hot and dense. If any existed before, it would be destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What does the eye signal? Eye wishes to communicate. It signals the eye. It speaks a language you don't know yet. Maybe the signal's eye is an attempt of expressing itself. It's a call. Where were the intended audience? The signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age. Or perhaps its lack of age. Welcome to this place. The shrine of space reflect what brought us to here, the star system. The signal from the eye. We observed and followed the eye's signal in our travels. Followed here to find its source. Sorry. It's adjusting. Know this, the source of the signal, which we have called the eye of the universe, is the other than the universe itself. We rest. We have yet to learn. Open your eyes for its possibility. Open your eyes. Fun. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Its great possibilities. I believe as I did as a child, the Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe wishes to harm us. But it may not be one to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here are almost certainly exactly that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special in the eye some way is wishful thinking. The eye may have called out to any sentient species. In fact, the eye may have not wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Or it might have been calling out at all. That my ancestors heard the eye signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. Yeah, there's always the fellow who's like, and sometimes it means nothing at all. Sometimes it means something, but sometimes it means nothing at all. The classic. Alright. I think we've finally gotten rid of... Please say that's all we need to do this area. I'm sick of having to come back here because the game is determined to make me find all of the lore. Alright. It's a hanging city. Oh, thank God. It is. Oh, Christ almighty. I'm free. Let's get out of here. Now this planet is full of holes. It's going to be so much easier to get out of here. I think. As the black hole tries to pull me into the edge of the universe. Alright. The hell is that? It must be dark bramble, right? What was that? Did anyone else see that? There was like a fracture in space-time or something. Oh no, it's like a sun exploding, isn't it? It's the universe exploding around us. All the suns and stars are dying. Yes, that'll be it. Oh, luckily I didn't hit the planet. I was flying way faster than I thought. I didn't see anything and even replaying the part. Okay, maybe I'm going crazy. I could have sworn I saw something. I think I could see it, like, I think as you get closer to the end of the timer, there's like a sort of explosion, you know? Like the stars, because there's a thing about this is the universe is dying. Suns, the star systems are running out of energy. So I think that's just what we're seeing. Question is, where is the safe location to get to the star? Sun station supposedly has a safe way to get to it from this area. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I think if you look out to the universe, you can see stars exploding. Yeah. So I've shot that a bit. Goodness, the gravity's low on this place. This would send me to... where? This would lead to Earth, well, not Earth, Hearthstone, whatever it's called. Sun's about to explode, so I think the sun station's already been destroyed. I think. Yeah. I think the sun station's already been consumed by the sun. Alright. So that's that. We've not got a very big window, have we? It is fun going through the teleporter. Somewhere on Ash Twin, there is a way to teleport to the sun station. And I do not know where it is. Can't figure it out. Must be missing something. Must be buried in the sand. Of course, both these towers have elevators at the bottom that send you right to the top, but the teleportation works like before. It's anything, this big ominous tower, maybe? Am I gonna have to... This is the sun station, isn't it? Offline as of 7 minutes and 53 seconds ago. All of our towers are online. Alright. Yeah. I get it. So this is the sun tower. So we have to come here the moment we can get into the sun tower to try and get into the sun station. I completely forgotten I hadn't figured out how to get in this tower. Alright. Can I jump into the sun? Whee! Let me jump into the sun! Nope. Nope, it's not gonna let me jump into the sun. Dang. Oh well. It's been a while. Let's enjoy the sun exploding for the first time in a while. At least I figured I'd completely forgotten there was that whole thing. The goddamn cacti world. Has been a while. Go watch the sun explode. Look at it getting all weird and lumpy. All the sand is on one part and not the other. I assume there was some system that would then pull the sand back from that planet onto this one. And gonna, there it goes. Beautiful. At least it looks nice to die. Well, at least we figured out how to get to the sun station. Problem is killing time until we can get to the sun station. That would be the thing, eh? Considering it's the tallest of the towers, we might actually be lucky. We could probably get away with it pretty easily. Off it goes. So is this game over? No? No, we gotta stop the sun from exploding, mate. It's not over until the sun stops exploding. Oh no, you're back. No, that's just what happens at the end of every loop. It's just, recently we haven't seen the end of the loop, because I've either died from being eaten by a giant fish, or, you know, died from several other various ailments. The hell is that? What in the fuck is that? Huh? What is that thing? Maybe this is part of the DLC, maybe. Yeah. The ominous red light scares me. Huh. Oh, is this some sort of, like, deep space radio? Grabo here, clicking the deep space satellite ground controls requests. Check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfields, I do too work. Peaceful out here. Distance is off, very delicate. It's your nice for nats too. Alright, the lens. Like a little side to see what the trouble is. Everything looks A-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches. No evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out equipment malfunction after all. Yeah, that pal, you're in great shape. Keep up. Keep the good work out there. Huh. There you go. Okay. Huh. Fun. Yes. Every time the loop, the final part, the part of the loop you can't stop is, yeah, the destruction of the... How the hell did I get up there? Is the destruction of the sun. So, yeah. Alright. It's funny to think that our solar system is mostly on a flat plane. It's just kind of interesting that there's like a dimensionality to how things spin in the universe. So no idea if the quantum moon thing eventuated to anything. No idea if the quantum moon thing was an eventual anything. Oh god, are we gonna hit the asteroid? That would be really funny. Alright. I landed in the wrong spot. Sorry. Okay. These are the towers. Is the sun tower out of the dirt yet? long will it take until the sun tower is out of the dirt? Well, clearly the sun tower is not out of the dirt yet. Broken towers of the twins are out. You'd think the sun tower would start turning up. There it is. Question is... Ah! Okay, we should be able to get to the sun tower soon. At this rate. Oh. Wait! We could just walk through it when we come this early. We don't have to worry about the... spikes. Well, not completely. Because... sun towers... just functional. Ah! I could just walk over... oh my goodness. I guess I've never come this early. Alright guys. Let's go walk on the sunshine, lads. Come on. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. It's gonna hit it soon. Sun station. Oh, oh. There we go. Whew. Here we are, lads. Haha! We've reached it. The sun. 8 minutes and 33 seconds ago. Increased solar activity detected. The sun station will hull integrity approaching critical levels. Closing emergency doors. No user commands ready for 10 minutes. All systems entering seat. 281,000 years ago. Okay, now we know how long ago the sun, the asteroid, the interloper exploded for. Open emergency doors. Oh, shit. Ha. I don't know how we're gonna pull this one off. Oh, shit. I guess we don't get a choice. Ooh, that scared me. I got it thrown off there. Whew. Alright. Welcome to the sun station, lads. The great power system of these old people. Mission. Science compels us to explode the sun. Can we change this? I don't enjoy working in such a morbid mission statement. But it's accurate. We're going to create a supernova for the purpose of scientific progress. That's our mission. Our idea mission is to decide if such an irresponsible feat is even possible. Here's a better one. Mission. Determine if it's possible to prompt the sun to explode. We lack a sense of humor. At least I don't lack a sense of ethics. Kind of refrain from going supernova on me before the sun does the idea. So, the explosion was their idea. Oh, there's a statue here. Makes sense. Shame the statues didn't activate. All these machines have just been running on their own. Focus on the station is destroyed by Sonic. 3 minutes and 31 seconds. 14 minutes and 41 seconds. Actual life cycle. Perfect red giant stage. Evacuate sun station. Shit, I've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes, guys. We need to collect all the information we can. What happened to the sun station did not fire. Fired, but it failed. The fan barely responded. There were infinitesimally small surface changes that were barely visible, even to the third eye. They're useless. It could never cause the sun to explode. I don't know what comes next, my friends. I suppose we must start over, but I'm sure how to start over. Turn to Ashton's first, my friend. Perhaps the change task would help. A spy noticed a comet approaching this star system. I'd like to investigate. Oh no. I hurt you, my friends. We all know how hard you both worked. I can only hope you're okay. How's idea? Well, yeah, I was disappointed. I managed to explode the sun, but I never wished the device would fail. Hoped our terrible work was finished. I see. So, does that mean, perhaps, it's been trying to blow up the sun this whole time? 2. Who is the third person? Sun station's soon going to destroy itself. I didn't get a damn useful piece of information out of the place. So the sun station failed. The sun station failed in the end. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. I thought the button to finish all of this would be at the sun station. Advanced warp core. The only thing I could think is somehow teleporting ourselves inside the Ash Twin project. Which means something is different. I'm at a loss. Well, we've got 14 minutes to go meet Felspar again, I suppose. His camp apparently has more things to do, so let's head to his camp. There's gotta be a way. I've just not figured it out. Just not figured it out. Just not figured it out. I never wanted to have to go back in this goddamn place, but apparently it's all I've got to do for now until I can think of something else to do. My god, who thought the mysteries of the universe would be such a pain in the arse? Who thought the goddamn mysteries of the universe would be such a pain in my arse? Goddamn interdimensional goddamn bastard. Hey, at least we figured out how to not get eaten alive by giant fish. That's always fun. Feldspar's camp. Shockingly, I remember this was one of the hardest ones to get to. Alright. thinking seed. Yes, so that one's a seed. Okay, that one is not a seed. Move slowly. Move slowly. Around. Funny how the seeds sort of lead you to different places. Error, duplicate, all the signals all happening at once. Hello, Feldspar. Oh well. Ended up in a weird spot. Right. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go check your ship out again. Maybe there was something I missed at his ship. Yeah, it just seems to be a circular room, this one. God, it's an awful place, isn't it? Hate this place. I don't know why the tree seems to have eaten this anglerfish, but... Hey, mate. Just curious why this place keeps sending me here. What else is there to find? What else is there to find? Made it on his own, kind of cheating. Oh, no, there's a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. If I were to go take a walk from here, go to tail end and fish, look for Figgly Hogue. That'll be it. The path starts there. Okay. Got him when I got here, chewing his seeds, and then the seed grew and grew, and the poor folks until this happened. Gross, huh? Okay, so he's telling me there's something near his ship? Okay. So there's yet more to do, I suppose. Yet more to do. Oh, so it won't actually be to travel the vine. Guess I can't. In the ship. I've knocked his ship away. Oh no. Off it goes. Alright, I've not got much time left. So let's travel. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus. The hell did this send me? Where am I? Is this the core of giants Gotta say, not 1, crashes 3, boring crashes 0. Personal best. Woohoo! Never thought I'd see one of these species outside the giant sheep. Awfully useful back then. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Ugh, tastes terrible. Probably and tough. Maybe it could insulate the jellyfish inside from getting zapped by electricity. Go to its eggshell's interior cavity so it would taste any better. But this is the inside of... Where am I? Apparently I'm... Oh, I'm on the outside of Dark Bramble. Oh, I see. This is like the giant, one of the giant parts of the old planet that used to be here. Ugh. I see. Interesting. Wonder how this got here. Well, weird mystery solved, I guess. Gotta go get back to my ship. Turns out the branches have the inside of the universe inside the universe inside them as well. The crystals. Into the unknown. Whoa. Ah, is the sun gonna explode yet? Could be exploding soon, right? Whoa! Cool. That was pretty cool, I think. Swear to God if it tells me to go back. Check the entry here. Oh shit, there's more to be discovered. Okay. I knew there was more. I knew there was something else there. Alright, back we go. The way we came. Don't particularly want to come back here if I have to. I don't have to. Ow, I know. My bones. There's more to be seen. What more, I wonder indeed. Oh, the sun's exploding. Oh, here it is. Do not eat this even you are dying. It would be sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in your life. I guess these jellyfish are only interested in exhibit. Do not eat. Love, Feldspar. Oh, yeah. Please say that's the last thing. Ow, my bones. Ooh. Ooh. The interloper turned up, flooded this whole place with ghost matter, which is why everyone's dead. Turns out, can't eat the giant jellyfish. Who would have thought? Leave that to the ocean sunfish. What do these giant anglerfish even eat? Do they eat the giant jellyfish? I really don't feel like they'd be nutrition dense enough. Well, that mystery is solved. Question is how to get into the goddamn Ash project. They said there was no way to get into it, but teleportation wouldn't be that, I guess. Oh well. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Even the infinite dimensions, but consumed. Well, at least I don't have to come back to Felspar. The only thing I could think is the vessel had a broken warp core in it? Perhaps there's some way to jump into it? Maybe. There's also the high power lab on the Ash Twin that has the warp cores in it. Okay, giving myself a moment to think. Where? So, what's powering the time travel? What's powering the time travel? Is powering the time travel? I am at a loss. What is powering the time travel? We went to the sun station. Didn't really seem there was much to do at the sun station. I feel like we've done most other things. We even got to the quantum moon. Back again. Rather easy. Oh, quantum moon. The universe we are. I am ready. Impossible to get to the no. Ow, my knees. Yeah, so on this planet, it's impossible to get to the North Pole, so we need to teleport to another planet. My poor ship is going to be thrown off into space. Come on, Temple, appear. Appear, Temple, appear, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, no, there's the temple. I just wonder if there's more to this. We've immediately come to the 6th place. I get it. So there must be something I'm missing with this 6th place. If this is like this even down here, it needs to be quantum imaging, quantum entanglement. And quantum of record is the 6th location. Right, I don't think I've ever explored this version of the quantum moon. It's just water. Makes sense. Wait! It said it only can go to the 6th place from the north. So it leaves us in the same spot as before. We don't change locations. Wait! Okay! I see! So it's allow us to bypass the wall, so... Yes! Okay. I think we figured it out. We got it. We're on the North Pole now. Okay. Now we can find the 6th location. What's the North Pole of this area look like? I think we've done it. We've done it, lads. Because there was a wall. Kind of curious what the 6th though. Surrounded. Oh, I'm in a tree. I'm in a tree. Come on, send me to the 6th location, you son of a bitch. Come on, you bastard! Alright, guys. Let's see. What is this 6th location? Eh? What is hidden in the 6th location? Oh, sorry. Oh, he's gone. Well, I guess I'm not getting out of here. Where am I? What weird quantum moon am I on? Does this change when I'm looking around? If I jumped out now, where would I end up? I'd probably like deep space or something. Oh. Now what's this? Huh? You're alive? How the hell are you alive? Wait. Doesn't make any sense. Your guys are still alive? There's a living Nomai? What? What do you mean? How long have you been here? You just been hanging out in goddamn nobody space? Okay, don't go up there, is what I'm learning. Holy shit. Hi. Who are you? Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. This is an interesting way of communicating. Bold assumption that I can read, but okay. I'm to learn. Nomai, my clan arrived southward before my birth. We now call it home. I am a first of my pilgrims to Quantum Moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. The eye cannot be reached from here. The Quantum Moon remains special to us. It carries near the eye than any other place we know. Journey here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Huh. Thank you. Quantum Moon, where we're both standing. Despite also owning the other such bodies, Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Oh, really? Holy shit. Holy shit. I've met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Okay, Jesus, this has gone... Oh my god, this has gone so much further than I thought. Jesus. He's just hanging out here, I guess. The eye of the universe now, though we cannot see it, only the Quantum Moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. How can you see its reflection? Fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally this uncertainty is only observable on a small scale. However, when processed the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. Quantum Moon exhibits microscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the Quantum Moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation of forces a quantum object to collapse into a single possibility. What would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has been my clan's greatest question. Wouldn't that just collapse the universe into a single possibility? I'm starting to realize this is probably not a good idea. Your purpose is the same as me. Learn about, go find the eye of the universe. I'm sure how you arrive here. Perhaps you come from another star system, as my clan originally did. Got a quantum shard on planet. Looks the same as the Quantum Moon serves now, while at the eye. Could reasonably say the Quantum Moon's actual state as we see it now, and the eye is its primary location. Quantum Moon moves the eyes forwards, likely any characteristic of the moon or exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. Quantum Moon's shard, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely to be quantum. In fact, the moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets have actually become quantum too. Ah. Well. You've run out of questions to ask. I wonder if you can bring things to him. Like a stone. Can't believe there's a living one. Oh shit. Well, good to know. That was fun. Shame my ship is all the way over there. Where is my ship going? Ah, wait. Probably better if I go this way, wouldn't it? Bus course. Bus course. Guess I'm just orbiting. If I go into my orbit, am I going to reach my ship again? Probably not. Gonna run into the sun. Woo! Skip past the sun! Skip past the sun! Woo! We're both orbiting the sun. I'm never getting back to my ship, I'm starting to realize. Da, da, da. I'm just floating off into the depths of space. Oh, I guess I'll never get back to my ship. I'm kind of stuck here for now. Well, just hang out. Slowly drifting. Where did our ship go? I think our ship is gone. I think our ship fell into the sun. Ah, we should have fallen into the sun and been faster. I wonder if we actually managed to fall onto a planet. Where are we gonna end up going? We're gonna land on the sun, or we're gonna die? Hard to know. Hard to know. Kinda curious where our orbit will lead us. I'm pretty sure it's gonna lead us very close to the sun. Or into the sun. Look, are we gonna follow the sun? Yeah! Freedom! Freedom! Beautiful. Alright, well that was enlightening, if not confusing. Still hasn't brought us any closer to getting inside the goddamn thing. Are we really gonna have to bring a stone? Because he gave us a few stones. I think he's gonna have to take the Ash Twin Stone. I feel like we should be able to bring some of the stones from elsewhere. Alright, really. One of the few mysteries we've got left are those three things. The orbital probe cannon. Been a while. Let's head back to the orbital probe cannon. Oh, look, the sun looks so beautiful and nice. Well, if we figured out the quantum moon thing. It's a mystery that's been solved. Now, where is your station? There you are. No, I never realized there was a landing pad on this thing. Have I never realized that? Whee! Oof. Freedom! Up. Weird three-eyed goats. This part just is gone. This part wasn't. Part isn't either. Right. I couldn't get into one of these parts, I remember correct, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's this one. Is there another way into it? Maybe? There. Alright. Okay. Wait. Is the probe module inside the depths of... Oh. So there was more in there. Huh. We're my first of the recorders to the eye of Uranus. You'll be forced to see them. I'm moderate and terrified. What else the probe can't use so much power once it breaks, will you? But not, my nervous friends. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway. Who minds if the compromise of the overcoat slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be able to be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Ah. Okay. I get it. The probe tracking module is currently in the center of the universe. Center of Giant's depths. Tragic. This is our other module, isn't it? Oh, that means that orb's over here, maybe? Okay, dokie then. I like this sort of living metal thing, that's fun. Should launch... Wait. Request to launch probe brief from Ash Twin Project. Aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Gravity field activated. Oh, I see. Launch received. Launch respectful. Retrieving data from the probe. Compromise during launch. Module. So how am I supposed to get to this module? Damage radius intact. No structural damage. Fractured. Missing. I know where it is. The goddamn depths of the f***ing planet. Question is, how do I get there? Because it destroys my electrical systems almost immediately. Yes. So I know what I must do, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I thought this was be simple. I was really expecting the sun station to be Orlando, but it was a goddamn red herring, a dead end. A lie! A goddamn lie. So I know where our probe module is. It's gonna be hard to get to it. Well, no harm in that just flying straight into the depths of the planet and dying from electrocution. Go time! Woo! There you are. Throw me into the earth. Thank you. Oh, you got thrown back out again. Wait. Wait. I think I know. I think I know how to do it. The son of a bitch, field spar. I know it. Okay, we need to find a fellow who's about to go back and down. Field spar said the inside of them. That's the way to do it. Problem is, even if that's the case, how are we supposed to touch them? They're still electrified. But maybe they're not electrified as they come back down. Maybe they lose their electricity at the top of their jump. And when they're heading back into the center of the Earth, they become de-electrified at some point. Right. Okay. Really thought I was onto something with that. But no. Maybe it's just the outside of them. Okay. We'll have to do another test. Chip, get back here. Ouch. They said the inside of them. This is one coming out. Maybe you have to get, like, up under them, perhaps. I really think the field spar being idiotic and trying to eat one of these is the clue. And if it is, that is a great clue. Okay. So the outside is electrified. But maybe... maybe the inside isn't. Yes. Alright. We just sit here being hard. Probably where the jellyfish digests things. Where in the jellyfish's stomach. I'm sure this is going to go well for our continued existence. Just sit here. Hopefully, we'll be safe. Aha! Welcome to the depths of this goddamn planet. Haha! You thought you could stop me from coming to the core of your planet, didn't you, you son of a bitch? But you were wrong. After several tens of hours, I'm here now, baby. Ha 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 ha! Goddamn mushroom bastards. Think you could stop me with your lightning bullshit? Alright. Let's find out a way into this probe module. Really unfortunate that it got onto the one storm that was thrown into the center of the place. Ah ha ha ha! Yeah! Alright, first we'll use this. Ash Twin Projection Stone. What's this? Okay, it's just this again. I know there's this, but I want us to know how to get inside. Ash Twin Project's always prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital calendar. Adding some finishing touches. Should we finish soon? Are you ready the orbital calendar as well? Actually, here the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch flight trajectory. Will automatically translate all relevant data to you. And here's something learned directly to you and Raimi. Canon's structural integrity. Moral, and its crew's moral integrity. Funny. Launch module projection. Probe travel first to know the coordinates of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. Yeah. Okay, this is the same. Okay. Receiving data from probe 9,318,088. Visualizing country trajectory probed that. Okay, off he goes. They've done 9 million probes shot into random directions around this goddamn universe. Time travel is a hell of a thing when you can shoot infinite projectiles. Wonder how long everyone's been stuck in this time loop without realizing it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, these are the... I'm guessing these are the... Oh my god. Previous data. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for Eye of the Universe found by probe. 9,318,054. Wow. This bastard found the Eye of the goddamn universe. Holy shit. But no one's here to actually receive that data. Tragic. Retrieve a coordinate for the Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for Eye of the Universe. Well, I found the Eye of the Universe, guys. Look at me go. Thanks. Good job. Still don't know how that's going to stop the sun from exploding. But hey, the mystery's been solved, but the people who tried to solve it are kind of dead. Fun how their little supercomputer worked, though. Say what you want, their goddamn supercomputer plan worked. It did take till the end of the universe to figure it out, but, you know. Hey, they figured it out. Maybe they'll know where the new one will start. Jellyfish! I can't get out without the jellyfish. Where are the jellyfish? I can't see them. Oh, there's one. Oh, thank God. I was worried it had been abandoned. Oh God, he's leaving. Get in! Well, I'm out, so doesn't matter. Good job, me. Well, that mystery's been solved. Guys, we found it! We found the center of the universe, everyone! We found the mystical philosopher's stone! We've got it! We're done! Over! Good job, everyone! Spectacular work! Did my ship drift out of the barrier? It did. Be out. Thank you. We've done it, guys! Ah, the universe has been discovered. Mystery solved. My ship is probably not in great condition. Mystery solved. Bam. 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 Holy shit. Alright, there's really only one mystery left. The Ash Twin Project. And I have no leads. Jesus. I'm gonna be honest, I've got no leads. Leave you float in space for a while. Every memory you call is the form called was installation in the chamber of the Ash Twin. Just don't know how to get there. So that goddamn Ash Twin is so important. I'll go head home, park up, think about things. Park up and think about things. All right. Yep. Sun's exploding anyway. We heard of the Ash from the 6 foot obsidian constructed different locations. Now I have a warp core for the Ash project. physically sealed off, but there must be a way to teleport. Boom. Gonna collapse inwards and go boom. There it goes. Damn. It's gotta be. It's the teleporters have to be the secret. But where would I be teleporting from? Where would I be teleporting from? One final mystery. How to stop the time loop. That's the last mystery. And it might be something to do with the vessel, maybe? The vessel has a broken warp core. Let's go back to the Bitter Hollow. And, Bitter Hollow. Do that. So I've been most everywhere. Coral Forest. I wouldn't really describe that's what it was, but okay. I remember correctly, somewhere at the top there would be. Hole, usually? Well, it's all random, really, so. Around here is a hole. I can fly the ship through. Tower of Quantum Knowledge's peak. Oh, there it is. There's my hole. Thank you very much. X. It is. My favorite place to learn. This very precarious bridge that somehow doesn't fall into the nothingness. Kind of shocking, actually. That's rather enough to land a ship on. What? Maybe there's something in here. There's a warp core that I can then rush to the vessel. It's broken, isn't it? Forge District. Why is it broken? Ah, because it wants me to use the teleporter, doesn't it? I refuse. That's why it's broken. Because it wants me to use the teleporter to get to that district, but I refuse. I'll just do what I did last time and jam the ship into the top of the roof. I don't have time to waste. Yeah, they even blocked that off. They're clever. Alright. And... up! Son of a bitch. Up! Why is it not going up? You've been up there before. Don't you stop me, video game. I shall ascend. Oh, goddamn black hole is stopping me. Yep. I do not like how the ship tries to orient itself. Like, it's very useful. Don't tell me otherwise, but it's also not very useful when you're trying to be stupid like me. Which is trying to jam myself into the roof so I don't have to do this whole stupid... I wouldn't have to do this. This game would just let me do things. But no. Has to always make things hard. I'm not using the teleporter on the Ash Twin. Nail it. Alright, I don't think there was anything like that in the last area, in this area, but I'm gonna have to check. They created the advanced warp stone, but there doesn't appear to be one here that I can use. Okay. Question is, how am I supposed to get? It makes it seem like there is some sort of teleporter that would let me reach the center of the Ash Twin. But hard to say. There's something. I could just... Shit. I could just see it, you know? It's so dark. I wonder what happened if we get the warp core from inside of it. Took it to the ship. And then teleported the vessel. From the thing to the shit. Shit. Yeah, well. Goodbye, guys. Ow. Think if we move quick enough, we could jump on top of it? As it went back up? Shit. Go back down! I'm stupid, and I'm not very cool. Well, shit. Let's die. Oh, I can't even do that properly. Oh well. Actually. Yeah. God, I'm so good at this. Nothing a bit of high-speed self-murder would do. Crunch. I'm at a loss, honestly. How am I supposed to get inside this Ash Twin project? I've got the coordinates for the eye of the goddamn universe. I've got everything I could possibly need. And yet no goddamn clue on how to get to the center of this project that keeps teleporting me back in time. There was no object I could carry in there. The high energy lamp. 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. I know what the three-sided vessel is. The three-sided thing, it would be coordinates. So that's the symbols I'd have to draw into the vessel's computer to teleport to the eye of the universe. Question is, how can I get that goddamn warp core from inside the damnable Ash Twins? Damnable Ash Twins. I was really hoping a living Nomar would be more useful. I still think it might be if I bring him the Ash Twin. Project Stone, maybe? So I assume the door to the high energy lab is closed again because it's... It is. So to get to it, I'd have to head to bottom of the world again. What? Did I die? Oh. Done? Done? Are you done? I'm not done. Delete a chat message. Ain't playing Blue Shift though. No? I forgot to put my band's spacesuit on again, J-Hank. I died from suffocation. I died from goddamn suffocation again. I've got to stop forgetting to put my spacesuit on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna check something. Give me a moment. Think about where those stones were. Yeah. But yes. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to think. How am I gonna get inside this Ashton project? How am I gonna get inside Ashton project? How am I supposed to get inside this Ashton project? My goodness, even though that dead person... I'm pretty sure... how do I get into the Ashton project? How do I get that advanced core? How do I... It's a teleporter. There's got to be... It's got to be those teleporter towers. But one was broken. But the only way I could get one was in the high energy lab. So I really think I need to get to the high energy lab, steal a black hole or white hole. I think it's a black hole I need, and fix the Ash Twins teleporter tower. Did I? No. I put the spacesuit on this time. Got immediately choked to death. I think I know what we're doing. I'm gonna get to the high energy lab, steal one of the black hole things, just in case. I might not need to do that, but maybe I do. I can't tell. God, I've memorized this path. Nailed it. Alright. Get out of my way, you son of a bitch. That's what I thought. Alright. Let's go! We move quick. Speed is of the essence. Essence is of the speed. I've forgotten how to do this thing. Honestly, I have forgotten how to do oh, I have to wait, don't I? I have to wait until the sand fills up, and I can just walk over the path. I can't get through here until a certain timer is finished up. Wasting my time! God damn it. I remember we had to get here through quickly, because otherwise this closes off and I can't get through. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. Not nearly enough fuel. Speedrunners must hate this game. I suppose if you knew where to go and what to do, you could finish this game pretty quickly. don't even know if I have enough resources to get to where I need to go. Luckily I had enough fuel. Imagine if I had gotten all this way and then accidentally ran out of fuel. Okay. Did I steal that? I know. Let's head to my ship. Yes, I'm aware my fuel level is critical. I have stolen a black hole. Maybe, if I bring this to the broken black hole on the Ash Twin, it'll send me somewhere. Hello, where is the Ember Twin? I think I got plenty of time. The door open. I should be good. That's that station. Is this the sun station? Oh no, this is the tornado station, so that's that station. This is the sun station. Already well and truly above the earth. But I've already been to the sun station. Hardly matters to me. Okay. Now these are the twins. This twin does nothing, if I remember correctly. Why is it woke me up? But maybe it does something. And it's looking at its counterpart. We're gonna sit here and hope we don't get dragged away by this storm of sand. The broken roof does make it difficult. Almost sand is coming. Almost sand is coming. Question is, does it activate? Shit. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's pause it for a moment, think a bit more. So, it's gotta be something with these teleporters, right? It's gotta be some teleport. Gotta be something about the warp. It's gotta be this warp tower. I've gotta be right. So... we're gonna try it again. No harm in trying it one more time. I'm sure I'm right. Because this tower teleports me straight to Ember Twin. This tower doesn't. Let's go to the ship and get some oxygen. I know it's this tower. I just have to find some way to not get trapped by the warps. The storm. Sandstorm. If I stand here, does it get me? It doesn't get me in here either, so the quickest way... because it's... they said it's like several seconds that it's in alignment. So I've got to wait... several seconds and then run out and jump in. Oh! Dang it. Missed the pass again. I don't know if we have enough time before the sun explodes. I'm right. We just need to pull it off. Okay, they were smart. They thought of this. They thought of you trying to use the ship to keep yourself in the portal. I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Just gonna stand here and wait. Maybe I have to be here with the sandstorm, you know? I'll wait. If I can get one more rotation before the sun explodes. Each cycle is about 22 minutes, I think. Maybe I have to run out as the sandstorm is overhead. Instead of waiting till before or after. Yes! Hey! God damn, we did it! How did I not realize that was the curse? Whoa! Haha! Yes! Welcome! Proving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep Memory, Timber Heart. Oh, so the third mask was the probe, not another person. 7 minutes and 53 seconds. Previous cycles. Till end of cycle transmission. Haha! Bloody well did it, didn't we? Finished the exploration of Ash Twin. Here, the space we craft our most ambitious project. The Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. Initially looking at all separated plants we made by giving. We keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. We could hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Warp core for the final tower back from us Black Forge. Now the hood can be connected to Giant's Deep, where Kasava is working with the Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon. Yep. Shall last be forged. Or should have been forged faster if Kasava freaking up for opposites. Okay. Giant's Deep, yep. They want a device exploding. Ivans, check with the crew to safety. Avens and Marshmallow, his love, will be honored to know my aboard the cannon. Was Mallow part of the problem? Doesn't finish the memory statues. Where we proceeds, the memory statues will activate. Sun potion is last complete. Pop the sun's explosion, which will turn the supply power of the Ash Twin Project to reprise. Oh, I get it. I'm understanding now. The project is activating because the sun is exploding on its own. Sun will show fire at the sun, ordering to explode. Supernova will send all the probe back in time by 22 minutes. 22 minutes out of the usual see, the sun will trigger the supernova to send the probe back from this cannon just in time. I got it! The final piece! The sun did not work. Sun station. Viable option. Supernova, don't use Hove. Lyrics sound, only unable powered. Perhaps there's another way. Comet, we're anxious to explore it. It's been a long time since we explored something new. And that comet killed them. Yes! I've got it! I understand now! Artificial gravity. Access the core while the project is happening. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. I see. I see. I don't think we have enough time. But we know how to do it now. I won't disable it yet. I think we'll get to the beginning of the next cycle. And do it again. I don't think we have enough time to do what I want to do. The interloper is about to fall into the sun, which is the start of the end. But I get it. I get it. So by accident, the project is activating. And it has been activating for a very long time. So this has been the longest 22 minutes of existence. The longest 22 minutes of existence. Before we even found the statue. Or perhaps we were always going to find the statue, and we've actually been doing this for a lot longer than the game has let on, because I'm pretty sure I haven't done 9 million iterations. But because the sun starts exploding, the project launches the probe cannon, then the sun does explode, then is able to power itself to bring the probe cannon back. So the systems all automatically started up because the sun was about to explode. I've got it now! All very disconnected. Everything was not really connected to each other. It was all disconnected pieces. All disconnected pieces just so happened to fall into place by accident, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of years later. Ah! There you go. There you bloody well go, eh? I've got it now, though. I've got it. I figured it out, though, all on my own. Not a single guide. Not a single moment. Look it up, Steph. I did it all on my own. Look upon ye mighty and despair. Despair at my mighty brain. Yes. It's been a long time since I've played a game that's like entirely puzzle game. Yes. Take me, son. I see the path now. I see it true. I see it true. So technically this game has been 9 million iterations. This game has had 9 million iterations. Wow, it all unraveled itself. It's like archaeology. You go, oh, it was like this originally, but then you realize it wasn't like that. It was like this. It wasn't like that. It was like this. It wasn't like that. It was like this. I understand everything now. I know. I am enlightened. God, this is great. Da-do. Okay. Let's waste no time. Question is, do we have the time to disable the Ash Twin project and get to the warp core? Well, there's only one thing to do, is try. Alright, let's go, baby. We're gonna get to the vessel, because we have the coordinates. So we have everything we need. After 9 billion years. After 9 billion 22-minute segments and 281,000 years. The center of the universe will be found. Center of the universe will be found. That does mean I have to go through that. Oh my god, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. This is gonna be some real strict timing. I wonder if I can get them all lined up, you know? When do the planets all line up, I wonder? On the same side. Must line up all at the same time at one point. Right, we're near the sun. I don't even need to do that black hole heist. Yeah, we'll have to get a few cycles. Anyway, how's everyone else feeling though, as we wait for the world's most stressful speed run to begin? World's most stressful speedrun shall soon begin. Yep. Shit the sand. Oop, almost got dragged over. This is. I was getting distracted by the music. Alright, we're almost there. Feeling neutral towards the whole event. Yeah? Fair, fair, fair. I'm feeling pretty excited to get dragged into the universe. Come in. Safety. I have no oxygen. It's fine. If I can teleport, I'll have oxygen. I can just teleport, we'll have oxygen, then we can start the world's most stressful trip. Oh no, another loop! I'm stuck in the eternal cycle of life, death, and the samsara. Oh no, we're Buddhists. Oh shit, it was a Buddhist metaphor all along! Coming soon. Once it's right over our heads, we sprint out. Go! Nailed it. Nailed it! Nailed it. Alright. Got all the information we need. I assume if we took this out without actually having the information, because we can take this out without having the information. Which is very funny. Alright. We got plenty of time though. Let's go. Fine. Thank you. There we go. Alright, we are now, everyone, mortal. Congratulations, everyone. We have gained mortality. Oh no, the end of the world music has started. That's frightening. It was a Buddhist metaphor all along! We have! Yeah. Okay. You start that. The vessel. Activate. Cue the SMT. Go! Go, you son of a bitch! Go! Go! If we get eaten by a fish this time, we're fucked! Go! Go, you son of a bitch! If we get eaten by a fish this time, it's it for it. Get to the chopper! Turn off that shit, I don't need to slow down. Shit! Doesn't matter. I don't need landing gear where we're going. There's no way. That's really the right place to go. It's 2 kilometers away. That has to be a seed, right? Maybe this is the correct way to go. Ah, that would be the seed, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Bit of a waste of time. Alright. Fortunately, we have to go the way we went before, which means we have to ditch the vessel. Whew. Where'd you learn to fly? I didn't, actually, would you believe? But yeah, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, somebody messaged me. Oh. Hmm. Ugh. Okay. Last time we didn't use the vessel. This time we won't use the vessel. As always, we're gonna do this on our own. It's the last time we'll see this old fella. You've been good to me, old mate. I'll see you on the other side. Astronautilus. Hands off. Just drift by. Just drift on by. Just drift on by. He was a good fella, was the old Astronautilus. The old ship. But he's done his final run. The mystery of the final mystery shall be solved. We shall go where no man has ever gone before. To the beginning of everything. I think we're far enough away now. So the ship's sound is far. It was a good fellow, the astronaut, but a rotten way to die. The ship's thrusters are far louder than my thrusters, so I can get around a lot more stealthily. Just don't piss that thing off. Alright. Let's go, boys. The goddamn time and space thornbush shall never defeat me. I alone shall ditch everyone I've ever known and teleport to the center of the goddamn universe. But hey, considering we've met a real living Nomai, there's a good chance time doesn't really mean all that much at the center of the universe. Time probably doesn't mean all that much in the center of everything. Yeah, we go. Sorry, Bones. We're having another alone. I alone have completely forgotten what the picture was. It was like... I believe. And then... what was it again? It was like a chair, sort of X marks the spot looking thing. And... God. God. I'm gonna sit here and think. I don't want to waste time. I'm gonna think. X marks the spot. Like a chair. It's like a stool. X marks the spot looking thing. And then like a sideways M. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I think... yeah, it was like a cool S. So a stool. Alright. And a cool, sweet-looking S, I think. Something like... this? Maybe? Shit. No! 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 Yes, thank you, game. I know. Oh, it turned up in the game in the corner. Hey, the game's very nice. It told me in the corner. Yes, yes. Look how close I was, though. I knew exactly what it was. I saw it like twice, and I remember. We're having alone. I alone in the ditch one. Alright. Let's go, lads. How's this supposed to work? Did I get the right coordinates? Oh! Oh! Shit. Well. Now I don't know what the center of the universe was supposed to look like, but... I guess that does look very center of the universe-y. But hey! Goddamn did it! How do I get out? Ah, my nose. Like a dog that ran into the glass. I am at the out of universe now, computer. How about that? Are you expecting No Man's Sky? I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, you know? Oh. Okay. Ah, we start on the South Pole and head to the north. Gravity here is really heavy. Holy shit. Through heaven and earth, I alone found the center of the universe. I assume that red little dot out there is our sun. So it was somewhere out here. This weird quantum mess. It is very much like the moon. That it resembles. You know, I'm always worried when things in space sound like the dying cries of some terrible thing. Hey, what the hell was that? Trees detected? Where? Oh my god, they just... Okay, we are in the quantum field now, boys. Jesus. Ah. Okay. Can we go now? To the center of the universe? Is this where the quantum moon came from, do you think? Oh wow, we're walking on the walls, I just realized. This is where the quantum moon came from, this circle. Popped off, became the quantum moon that wandered around. Godspeed, everyone. Godspeed. Let us drop. Into the center of the universe. Oh dear. Whoa! Oh, Jesus. Oh. We're in the void. Nice. Hornville, Crossland, Fieldspar, Esker, and Slate. All the ages of the universe. Never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their technology, Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. They were. Tower of Timber Hearth was deep set. Some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. Hornswell's noted a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it notably went unexplained. I wonder what the curious anomaly was. Oh, there's the eye of the universe, the final thing. The universe lies down, our sun collides under its own gravity and exploded in a violent supernova. Yeah, it did, didn't it? I like how this is written like after everything's done. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Oh, it's tiny. It's true, we will miss it the least. Norma, who came to us to follow a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we call ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system, almost instantly, without warning. Tragic, how it is, isn't it? Tragic how that happens. Oh, okay. No going outside. Got it, thank you. I guess we're living after the end of the universe with this one. It was finally solved at the very end of everything. Incredible! I thought it was points of light with stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. Tiny patch of the whole sky, which in the universe keeps these 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Oh, according to my redshift calculations, everything in your galaxy is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. Almost as if the entire universe is expanding. If that's true, was everything closer in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? All questions we've asked ourselves. Would you believe? Observe. There's the observatory at the center of the universe. Oh, we're watching the end of the universe, I guess? This is confusing. $10 billion twinkling lights. Like fireflies in the forest. Well, that's pretty at least. The end of the universe. Oh, they're turning blue. Oh, they're going supernova. They're disappearing. I think this is more No Man's Sky than No Man's Sky. This is literally No Man's Sky, for they will all die. The hushed screams of 1,000 worlds going silent. At the end of the universe. Another physical though. Where is it? It's somebody breathing. Oh no, this is like a horror movie. Oh, hello. God damn, why does the end of the universe have to be such a... Oh, it's... going back in time. Oh, it's a campfire. Lovely. Oh, there's nothing to it. Have a few marshmallows at the end of time. Da, 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 da. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. From glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone, and all the roses falling. 'Tis you, 'tis you. Hello. Hey, Oscar. You hear the music? I do. In space, no one can hear you, Denny boy. But apparently in space, everyone can hear you. Play that guitar. How do I get inside? Listen to the magic banjo. Oh, suddenly there's holes in the wall. Oh, then he'll be at the thing. Okay. Not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. You know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. Might not even exist here. You are right. Go get field spur. Oh my god. Lesson learned. I go for field spar. Gotta get eaten by... Oh, that was scary though. Oh! Who plays a piano? Let's collect everyone else first. The Quiet Shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. I see. Let's go get Chert, who realized the universe was ending and got very depressed about it. Oh, so we wait for him to come to us. The great orbiting drum. What am I supposed to do here? Two, maybe? Oh! I go and look really deeply at them. Now it's time to get that piano. I guess this must be the old... This must be... Ah, yeah. Everyone's there, almost there. Hey, guys. So, pal, get the band back together. Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Hatchling, you found me! You found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go get the others. Wouldn't want to miss out. I'll say I'm popping in to say hello and good luck. And have fun. I will. They're beautiful, weren't they? Even as our stars what openly killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Aren't you forgetting someone? It's time to go. Go! Hyper speed! Ludicrous speed! Go! It's time to go! Ludicrous! Damn, he's joining the party. Good old Solanium. Conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Time to find out. Not yet. I'll wait until you're ready to know the answer. Get out the whole harmonica? Yes. Here goes nothing. I'll play with the whole group again. Can I start? I won't let you down. Shall we begin? Here I go. Shall we begin? Yep, I'll do my best. What do you say, harding buddy? Ready to start the music? Should be cool. Time to find out. Let's go. The song is new to me, but I am honored to be part of it. Ah, such good music in this game, truly. Really encompasses that sort of accept Autobot circumstance. Does. I've seen your messages. Ah! Off we go. I've seen your messages, though. What messages? You haven't posted it yet. Hey, Banda. No, no, no. Pan and I's is trying to post on Twitch. So it begins. Once again. I can guess what happened to the universe. Ah, my helmet is scratched. So it begins again. The universe. Eyes! Yes! Yes. And so it brings us to the end. That was a really good game. That was a really good game. Who would have thought it would have all landed in the end of the universe? Wait, it's over? Yes. It's over. No more time loops. No more silliness. If I were to guess what happened. So they talked about how everything ultimately is quantum. At the smallest scale. The center, the eye of the universe, is the beginning of the universe, the world's oldest signal, older than the universe itself. And it is a quantum thing. It is a thing that has many states, an infinite amount of states. But, of course, when an observer, a conscious observer, looks upon the quantum, it collapses. And the Nomai wondered what would happen if they found the center of the universe. What I suspect in this universe of quantum mentality, I suppose, is that when our character found the center of the universe and entered the center of the universe, we observed the infinite state of the universe at once. And being a quantum object, the infinite state of the universe collapsed into one. Which, I would assume, triggered another Big Bang and started the universe again. All it takes for this universe to end is for people to find its center and watch it collapse. Technically, the center of the universe exists everywhere, too. So they could always find the center of the universe. Eventually. Quantum is another word for I can just make shit up. But they did explain it how it would work in this game. It is internally consistent. J-Hank. They've just used the word quantum instead of the word magic. Quantum is everywhere and anywhere as long as it's not being observed. When it is observed, it collapses into one. We observed everything, therefore it collapsed back into one, instantly crushing and contracting into one single point, and then blasting back out again to begin the next universe. I wonder if this always happens, where if the eye of the universe is almost impossible to find until the end of the universe. And then when it is found, the universe ends. Imagine, you accidentally look at something that ends existence. That was fun! And dramatically rather high stakes. And you cause the Big Bang. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it is. It's a quantum universe. And the closer you get to the center of it, the worse the quantum nature get. And then when you look at the center, it ends. Because it all collapses into one. The universe as a whole is merely just an extension of the quantum nature of the center of the universe. And how they found the center of the universe is through infinite time. Every time the sun exploded, there was enough energy to send information back 22 minutes. And so, in infinite loops, or approximately 9 million, in this case, the universe its center was found because it had infinite time to find it. But there was no one there to read the notes until we did, and we found it. And then the universe ended. We solved the ultimate mystery. We found there were all that could, the longest 22 minutes in this universe. And maybe there'll be another long 22 minutes in the next. My goodness, look at all these things. Jesus Christ. This is a really good game. I really like that. I don't know, it's, rather touching, really. Now I can finally go watch that Jacob Geller video about Outer Wilds. Enough to see a YouTube video. That's what I said. That's what I'm going to do after this. 14.3 billion years later. There it is all, once again. Another universe of strange planets has come into existence. These are inverted planets, look. Each planet has a little sun on the inside. Cute. And a new group of people, these ones look like mantises, have started their journeys into space. All are sitting around a campfire to eat marshmallows. The universal constant. 0 out of 10? I think, for a game with so many rather complicated or quite difficult inferences and difficult puzzles to probably figure out, it was an extremely tight experience. An extremely guided experience. It is actually unbelievable how well made that is. Just looking back at it, that sort of, it's like a perfect mystery game. I don't know if I've played a game that has mystery in it that has played this well. That is a moving around game. Like, plenty of, I'm sure there's plenty of, light novels and the like, and more point-and-click games that are very good mysteries. But this 3D space sort of mystery, it's rather impressive. It really is as good as they say. Blown away, blown away. It's just such a well-crafted experience. Not a bit of waste, you know? You never feel like you're not making progress. Even at the end there, I sort of knew it was on the tip of my tongue. And I didn't need to look up a damn thing. I knew what I was doing every time. DLC time? Maybe. I'll have to see. Apparently the DLC is very scary. They even gave you an option to change the scares somewhere. There was somewhere here there was like a scares option that you could get rid of for the DLC for some reason. Just rather funny. But yeah, maybe, but not yet. Not yet. I think we'll wait. We'll give it a month, maybe. We'll give it a month. And then we'll do Echoes of the Eye. Or maybe we'll get it, after the next game we play. So we'll finish Neo, we'll probably play through the new Resident Evil game, and then maybe we'll come back to this. But this was an incredibly, that's all I could say. Not a bit of waste. It's such an efficient, tight experience. Not anything, no fluff, no problems. So efficient. So calibrated, so refined. This is properly refined. No waste. It doesn't even feel like you're wasting any time, no matter how many loops you go through. You can always see there's something just beyond that you can do. Which is just really impressive, honestly. Blew me away. It's blew me away. I'm amazed. Truly. I am amazed. I am amazed. Now, we'll leave the music in the background, actually. We can. We'll use it as our background music. Yeah, I'm pretty upset. I'm pretty impressed. That has to be at least a 9 out of 10. Maybe even a 9.5. Actually, I would say, for what it tried to do, it's hard not to give it a perfect score for what it tried to do and what it tried to pull off. It is so perfectly crafted. It's hard to say it isn't an almost perfect experience. As perfect as anything can be. Even games that I really love, I wouldn't describe as perfect as this. Just really impressive stuff. The puzzles, the sort of advance, how it got you through the game. You know, not a single quest marker. Have a good day. You have a good day too, Panda Knives. Won't be back until next weekend, Panda Knives. I'm gonna be busy this week, unfortunately, and away from my house for half the week. So, yeah, just to warn you. But it truly is something unbelievable, this is. This is something unbelievable. Unbelievable. So it has to be the closest to a perfect experience that could be done. Although it is reduced frights, echoes of the eye, make certain frightening sequences easier to navigate. So we'll have to do that at some point. But yeah, I'm just impressed. I really love the music. The music is really good. The jetpack, yeah, just the soundtrack, the music, the looping. Something else. Something else. I'm really impressed. And the sort of like nice, like the sort of weird bit of, and the fact I was figuring all this out. I was like reading stuff. I'm like, I thought it was this at first. I had these assumptions at first. Then I saw more information, and suddenly it became this, and then this, and this, and then it all... As it slowly I filled everything out, I realized what was going on. You know? At first, they were chasing the signal of the eye. For some reason, probably accidentally or on purpose, the signal that they found was actually signal relayed to them through the bramble. And therefore, when they teleported to that signal, the bramble caught them. Because it was the bramble seems to be able to duplicate or amplify signals. So the bramble caught the signal of the Eye of the Universe. And it got sent out. And that attracted the ship. The ship got teleported into the bramble. And got captured. 2 pods left. 1 pod died. Trying to find the vessel again. But they were unable and got killed. Because it was hidden in the seed of the bramble. The bramble is also an infinite pocket dimension. That seems to have a quantum nature, because, like the moon, because it has the same sort of weird cloud mist the moon has. So maybe the bramble itself is somehow connected to the Eye of the Universe itself as well. Then the people who escape set up colonies, did all these things. They discovered the quantum moon, they talked about different things. They discovered a white hole at the end of the edge of the galaxy connected to a black hole that's in the center of it. That allowed them to make warp technology again. They started doing warp technology. And they discovered that the warp technology actually teleported something before it left on the other side, so it could exist in 2 places simultaneously. They discovered that was actually time manipulation. It was sending it back in time. You were arriving before you left. They discovered if you gave it more power, you could keep doing that. And so they could technically go back in time, and then they realized, this orbital probe cannon that we would never be able to fire can fire. They started making this project where they would use an orbital probe cannon to shoot in a random direction to find the Eye of the Universe. But they didn't have enough power to shoot the probe, because... No, they had enough power to shoot the probe, but they didn't have enough power to power the time travel far enough back that when they shot the probe, it would actually matter. So they did it. Again, and again, and again, and again, they figured out, but then they couldn't. In the end, they failed at the final step. They figured everything out. It was theoretically possible. But their dramatic sun station that was meant to start a supernova couldn't start a supernova. For some reason. It was not strong enough. The sun was too stable. But a new thing came. The interloper. The universe's most densely packed, energetic object, flies into the solar system. They go check it out. They look at it, realize it's extremely dangerous, and in a moment they do. The whole thing explodes, wiping out all of the Nomai, except technically Solarium, who exists forever, dead and alive at the same time, on the quantum moon. Because there is no time on that thing, so technically they're dead, both dead and alive at all times. So that wiped out the Nomai, but tiny little four-eyed lizards in the depths of a planet managed to survive, and so did all the machinery. And a new race came, and they discovered flight, and they explored the solar system. And then they find one of these statues, and then accidentally activated one of these statues, starting the whole system again. Well, technically, probably, the first run, or the first few runs, it didn't give them immortality. After the first few cycles, the machine realized it needed to activate the statues so that they could discover that something was wrong, and it just grabbed the nearest sentient being. And that's where we start. Because every time our sun, which naturally exploded in a supernova, activated the machine by accident, the probe would send, and then it would keep going and going and going, until eventually it found it. The eye of the universe. It found it. We went there, we looked at it, and by looking at everything, everything became one, and one became everything once again. And so it all keeps on going. Think it needs a sequel? What? In the next universe? I'm not even too sure what they're going to do with the DLC. I assume the DLC is just going to be like a scary puzzle game. I have no idea what they're going to do with the damn DLC, to be entirely honest. It was such a perfect game. What else could be said? Unless we're finding out where the goddamn dark bramble came from. Must suck, though, to be one of the intelligent races that came into space travel at the end of the universe. Suppose everything ends. And somebody needs to turn off the lights. Put up the chairs. Put up the chairs. Clean the tables. Put up the chairs and turn off the lights. Somebody needs to, I suppose. Somebody needs to, I suppose. I don't think it really needs a sequel. Unless they're saying like a sequel in a more spiritual successor sort of way. Like it's just the same type of game. Space exploration mystery, you know? Still don't know why it's called Outer Wilds. Also, I've just realized while I'm watching the menu, so I'm going to jump back to the menu. Sorry. The game has physics. The title screen's slowly getting more and more destroyed. They're slowly drifting away from each other. I didn't even notice that. The title screen has slowly destroyed itself. Really impressive stuff, honestly. I'm blown away. I'm really impressed. And the music's spectacular. The musical cue when you know the universe is ending. Or the day the world is the galaxy, not galaxy, the solar system is blowing up. You hear this little jig. And I like how that plays when you grab the advanced warp core at the center of everything, therefore ending the loop. And a bold choice. The universe still ends. Everything you ever known and loved still goes out. But so begins everything again. For a new group of people to do the exact same thing. Explore the stars. It's nice. It's just nice. You know? It's just a good game. Really happy with that. I should have played it earlier. It is a good game, but I'm glad I played it now. Took longer to get to the end of this last part of the game than I thought. But I'm really happy with myself. It's been a long time since I've played an entirely puzzle-based game without looking up a guide. It's really nice that... I guess it's been a long time since I've even played a puzzle game. God, it's been ages. You know, it's been long days since the point-and-click adventures. It's just nice. Still got it, I suppose. I've still got it. I've still bloody well got it. I can figure this shit out. I can. But I think I understand everything, and that's a really nice feeling about a game. It is nice. The questions were answered, the mysteries were solved. Or the ones that mattered, anyway. The anomalies with the solar system, well, they were anomalies, but yeah, I'm feeling accomplished. It's been a while since I felt this accomplished. It's nice. It's nice. It's like the accomplishment you get for playing a hard game and beating a difficult boss. Except it's a puzzle game. And it's the sort of accomplishment I don't think I'd ever feel for a Ubisoft RPG. Open world. Still don't know why it's called Outer Wilds, but it's cute. I do like the sort of, like, marble solar system that they had going. Like it was goddamn Mario Galaxy. Kind of fun. Very fun. Well, I suppose that's that. I was expecting to have a bit more time today. Maybe do a secondary stream of, like, Neo, but I suppose we won't. It'll be not until next week. So, yes. Next week's plans. No streams until next Saturday, probably. Maybe even only until next Sunday. Because this week, being the last week, barring one day on the 16th, where I still have some work, will be the final week before we have to head off to the quiet spring holidays. It will be an eternity. Indeed. It'll be the longest 22 minutes of your life. Outer Wilds. The longest 22 minutes. So it'll be a week. No night streams this week. And I'll be bored too. I might actually have to pull out the dust off the old Switch. Dust off the old Switch and bring it with me to the old... Damn, I wish I had a Steam Deck. That would be great. But I don't. And now they're really hard to get because of the RAM shortage. It's a shame. Maybe I should go see if I can find a second hand. Right, a Steam Deck. Oof. That'd be dandy, but all I've got is a Switch. I'm more fighting 22-minute vids than watching said video. Fair enough. Fair enough. More like your...
La PlayStation 2.
Yeah, maybe I should take that with me. PlayStation 2 Portable. Yeah, maybe I should grab one of those. Take it all. Grab my PlayStation 2 and hop over the. Take it with me to the hotel I'll be staying in for 4 nights. That'll be great. Anyway, it's good. It's good. So, with that, I suppose I'll see you all next week. Thank you all for watching and taking this fun little extra interstellar journey. It's been good. It's been good. So as always, good night. "22 minutes is a supernova away for being the beginning of a new universe." Indeed. And I'll say, 22 minutes can feel like a long time. So, sit down. Sleep tight. And wait for the new universe to arrive. Nighty night.
La PlayStation 2.